Hi guys, so I have like a few pet peeves that I wanted to talk about. And one is when I can't find the remote. I don't know what it is about the remote, but when I can't find the remote, I just get so irritated. Like, where is the remote? And especially like, when you put it down, like I put the remote here and then it's gone. I fucking hate it. And then it's like you're looking everywhere and you leave the room and then you come back and then it's right there and you're just like, okay, they're duppy the day in my house because the remote was not there a few moments ago. Honestly, that really stresses me out. I swear to God. It sounds so petty, but like I swear to Venus, I get so irritated when I cannot fucking find the remote. My second pet peeve is when people stand in the way, like when I'm walking down the road and people are just in the way. Why are you in the way? There's other pedestrians that are trying to walk past you. Especially when it's a group or it's like a really, really fat person. No offense to anyone who's really fat, but you're already big. So, you have to have common courtesy for other people and I'm really small. So if I can't, slip past you, you're taking up too much space, okay? You know what I mean? If you don't want to go to the gym and sort yourself out or do a little runs or just stop eating, that's for your business. But please stop taking up the pavement space. I hate that. I hate when people just, like the other day I was trying to go into Tesco's and then there was a bunch of people just standing in front of the entrance. Didn't buy anything, didn't have any shopping bags. They're just standing in front of the entrance. Like, why are you standing in front of the entrance? We can't get in. Honestly. And then when you have to say, excuse me. Can you excuse me, please? Can you excuse me? Like, honestly, you have this, it builds up. It's like, okay, I'm going to ask you nicely. I'm going to ask you nicely again. It's like, I know you can see me. Honestly, why are you standing in front of the entrance? Why are you in the way? Or like, when you're walking down the aisle in the shop and then someone just stands right there and they just plonk themselves. Like they're just contemplating, okay, do I want to pick this up or not? Well, I want to pick it up. So excuse, like, like... The other day, I was trying to get something from the vegetable aisle and someone was just standing like right in front. And it's not like she was looking and trying to decide. She was just there. And I just went, maneuvered and I was like, yeah, thank you. And she, oh, sorry. Because I know you heard me say, excuse me. So now I have to push my way past you to get my vegetable. Honestly, what is wrong with people? But yeah, standing in the way or standing in the entrance, I feel like that is so disrespectful, man. It's like you can see that people need to keep coming and out. Like you don't own here. You don't have shares in this supermarket or in this shop or in this place. Why are you standing in the entrance? Like, why are you standing there? What is, like, honestly, I think every day... at least once a day, I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck is wrong with people? I swear to God, I swear that is like one of my thoughts every single day. Well, like when I have to go outside, when I have to leave the house, I'm always just like, but why would you do that? Why is this happening? Does this make sense? What is really going on? But yeah, the thing about when people just stop and stand in the way, or like, those people that can't walk straight. I think they got, because I know a lot of Sages or Sag risings, they have this thing where they, they're really flighty, like a butterfly. So they're kind of like all over the place. Sometimes I'm walking and it's like someone, they can't walk straight. So then 1 minute they're there, the next minute they're there. And it's just like, you're trying to maneuver, like you're trying to walk. And it's like, this person's like here. And you're like, okay, so now I've got to go here. Then like here. And it's like, okay, what's really happening now? Like, are you going this way or that way? Because I'm trying to get to my destination and you're just, you know what I mean? Honestly. Oh, and the third pet peeve before I end this video is when people cough with their mouth open. I mean, obviously you cough with your mouth open. When people cough and they don't cover their mouth, or when they sneeze. Like, disgusting, you dirty bastard. How dare you? I'm walking down the street and someone's like, and then you have to walk through their particles. Absolutely disgusting, preposterous. Such filthy behavior from the public. Honestly, ew. Think about yourself and think about your life and the life of others. You're telling me you can't just take up your hand and just put it over your mouth and just coughing, and there's people, it's not like you're coughing with your mouth open and there's nobody around. There's people walking, you're just coughing. And then I see people like walking into the cough particles, and I'm like, oh God. Like, as soon as I see that, I'm like, I just cover my mouth and I go all the way around, or I just wait for a minute because I'm thinking, oh my goodness. And then I'll look at the person that's coughing, and sometimes they'll just be like, just look at me. Honestly, dirty fucking bastards. I hate that. It's so disgusting. Especially when someone sneezes, because you know, sneeze, snot, all types of things can come out. Things can come out your mouth and your nose all at the same time. So you know what I mean? When you're sneezing, like, how do you like catch that sneeze, man? Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, when you're working with the children, you have to say, catch your cough, catch your cough. So you think to yourself, God, you have to talk to the adults like that. Catch your cough, sir. Catch your cough. Absolutely disgusting, the filthy animals. Honestly. And then you just think to yourself, you know, I don't even like going outside, because you're just like, how do I know that someone before me didn't just cough and I'm just walking into their cough particles? Honestly. Oh, God. Okay, I'm just trying to think about one more thing. What is another pet peeve of mine? Oh, when you ask someone a question and they answer with a question. Oh, you just know that person's got scorpionic placements, because what's wrong with you? It's, you know, I hate that. I hate it with a passion. Honestly, but you know, you have to remain cool, and then it's like, it's like, okay, I see what you're doing here. You obviously don't want to answer my question. I know what you're doing, so I'm just gonna ask you right back. And then you're asking, you're going back and forth. But it's like, I don't really have time for this bullshit. It's especially when it's really a yes or a no question, and someone answers you with a question. Why are you answering me with a question? Why don't you just answer the question? And then when they ask you a question, they expect you to answer the question. So why do you expect me to answer the question, but you won't answer my question? What is going on? Honestly. So yeah, it's my pet peeves for today. I just wanted to just talk about that, because this is what my channel has become. Like, I just have to chat shit now, because like no one's interested in anything else. But I wanted to just express that people are annoying, you know. Honestly, they really are. That's why I appreciate nature so much, because you know what I mean. Nature just does her thing. Like, look at this baby. Like, I kissed her today. Kissed Rebirth. You know, you gotta show love, especially where it's needed and appreciated, because you know, they respond. You know, when you talk to your plants, it helps them to grow. They respond and shit. But yeah, gosh, people, man. But nah, that when people stand in the way, I just hate that, especially when they know that you're there waiting and you've asked so politely, like, excuse me, sorry, could I just... Oh, I just remembered another one before I go. The Jews, the Orthodox Jews. You know, if you're from the UK, you know about Stamford Hill, right, where all the Jewish people are. These people don't give a fuck about you, you know. They'll be with their prams, and like, they will literally walk into you. It's kind of like, well, bitch, I'm not moving. It's like, well, I'm not moving. And it's like, well, I'm gonna run you over my pram. Like, literally, they will not move out the way. They will just, if they want to walk on the road with their prams, and they're pushing their little babies or their little children, and they can see you walking, they will keep walking. They'll walk right into you, to the point where it's like, you have to jump out the way. Like, this Jewish woman, she's not playing. She's like, listen, you nigger, you better fuck off. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that, you know. Honestly, you could just tell, man. You could just tell the racism and the vengeance in their eyes. They're just like, listen, we own this part of London, and this is our turf. And, you know, I'm not moving to the left or to the right. But you know, like, when you got there first, and they come with their prams, and it's like, they're literally, I'm telling you, one of you from the UK would know what I'm talking about. They do not give a fuck. Okay, and then when you get on the bus as well, there's no excuse me or nothing. Like, they come with their prams, and they're like 5-10 kids behind them, and they're just pushing past you. You're just like, you can at least say, excuse me, I was gonna let you go there anyway because you got kids. No manners. One time, this was years ago, when I used to work in retail, and I served this Orthodox Jewish lady, and she was like to me, oh, you're very pretty. And I was like, thank you. I was so surprised. Oh my goodness, an Orthodox Jew just gave me a compliment. I couldn't believe it, because I've not had like nothing, you know, no, I'm not against anyone, culture, race, I don't give a fuck. But like, I've never had good experiences with them. And one time, this Jewish man like with his ringlets and everything, like tried to kind of like chat me up. And I was like, does your wife and your 10,000 children know that you're talking to like a black girl right now? But yeah, she gave me a compliment. I could not believe it. And I was like, oh my goodness. You know, I was like, oh my goodness, like an Orthodox. She's not like this normal Jew. It's like an Orthodox Jew said something nice about me. Couldn't believe it. Because they just look at you like they want to kill you. Honestly. Disrespectful. But yeah, that's one of my pet peeves. That when they just walk into you like you own the place. And it's almost like, well, I've got a plan. And if I want to run you over, I will, bitch. Because I know you're going to walk out the way. I will just keep walking. I'm just like, make your pram touch my foot. Make it touch my foot. But then again, what power do we really have when it comes to them or their own schools and everything, They'll probably say she walked into me and then because I'm black, they'll see as the only angry black girl probably stamped on her pram because, you know what I mean? They'll probably come up with their own conclusion. So, I mean, sometimes you just have to move out the way. Just move out the way or let them run you over. But they just don't give a fuck when they're walking, I swear. Honestly. Goody, loudy. Anyway, I'm going to get ready to do readings now. And I will see you guys very soon. I just saw 11:11 when I said that, so all the readings might be good today. Oh, excuse me. Okay. All right, that is it, and that is all. I hope you guys do well, or feeling well, or are really well. Goodbye and good day. No, goodbye and good day. Okay, no. I was trying to make it come out right, but it just didn't. Okay. And I'm trying to kind of like smile more. Someone said to me, I need to smile more. I'm just like, ugh. I don't really, not that I don't like smiling. I don't like it when people tell me I need to smile. I'm just like, why do you keep telling me I need to smile? That's weird. But, because I do this a lot when I smile. And I think people think it's because I'm embarrassed of my teeth. I've had this conversation with my audience before. It's not. It's just a habit that I do. So I'm like trying to kind of stop doing that. Like, but it's hard, But yeah, because it's like, who's going to walk around like, hi, guys? All the time. Like, that's just weird. Imagine walking down the street and someone's just like... Would you not get freaked out? Because I would. Okay, toodles.